What is the sugar-phosphate backbone of DNA? Imagine a twisted ladder that holds the blueprint of all living things. That ladder is made up of a special framework called the sugar-phosphate backbone. This backbone forms the sides of the ladder, giving DNA its shape and stability. It is made of two main parts, sugar molecules and phosphate groups. The sugar in DNA is called deoxyribose, a 5-carbon sugar that is unique to DNA. The phosphate groups connect to the sugar molecules, creating a long chain that runs along the outside of the double helix. These chains are like the sturdy rails of a ladder, holding everything in place. Each sugar molecule links to a phosphate group, and this connection repeats over and over along the strand. The sugar and phosphate form a repeating pattern, giving the backbone its structure. Attached to each sugar is one of four nitrogenous bases: adenine, thymine, cytosine, or guanine. These bases are the parts that carry genetic information. They pair with bases on the opposite strand, forming the rungs of the ladder. The way the strands run is called anti-parallel, meaning one runs in one direction and the other in the opposite. This arrangement is essential for DNA to copy itself accurately during cell division. The discovery of the sugar-phosphate backbone was a major step in understanding DNA. Scientists found that DNA contains a repeating pattern of sugar and phosphate groups, which from the outside of the double helix. Rosalind Franklin's X-ray images helped reveal the shape of DNA, and Watson and Crick used this data to build their famous double helix model. They showed that the backbone is on the outside, with the bases tucked inside, pairing specifically. This setup explains how DNA is both stable and capable of copying itself precisely. The phosphate groups in the backbone are also important for DNA copying. When cells divide, they need energy to add new nucleotides to form new DNA strands. This energy comes from the bonds between the phosphate groups. So, the backbone isn't just a support structure, it also helps power the process of making new DNA. In simple terms, the sugar-phosphate backbone is what keeps the DNA molecule together and functional. It provides a stable framework that supports the genetic code stored in the bases inside. Without this backbone, DNA would not have the strength or shape needed to carry out its role in life and health. This discovery was a turning point in science, helping us understand how genetic information is stored, copied, and passed on in all living organisms.